Allison, registered dietitian with Flick Hospitality Group, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious dessert slash could also be breakfast. It is a berry chia almond pudding. It's going to be super simple to make in a very quick video, and it just takes a little time for it to sit in the fridge overnight, so that's the only time consuming part of this. Otherwise, really easy to put together, and it uses a lot of things that you probably already have on hand. So we're gonna start with a large bowl. I'm going to mix in 2 cups of almond milk. You could also use dairy milk if you prefer, or soy milk, whatever type of milk you like. It's all you. So 2 cups of milk. The next thing is I'm going to put in some almonds. So these are sliced almonds that I actually toasted in the oven. So before we got started, I preheated the oven to 350 degrees and spread the almonds out on a baking sheet and then put those into the oven. So about 2 tablespoons of almonds, and just toast them for between 5 to 6 minutes, making sure to check them. You don't want them to burn. So keep that in mind, but really easy to give it some good depth of flavor, and you can skip the step if you're pressed for time. But we're gonna mix in the almonds. The next thing I'm going to add is fresh berries. So I'm putting in blueberries, but you could also use strawberries, raspberries, any kind of berry if you wanted to do a mix. I used fresh, again, frozen would also work. So this is, up to you, whatever you have on hand. So this is a 1/2 cup of berries, but you could put in a little bit more if you were wanting to increase the amount some. Just, I would stick to, a fresh berry that you enjoy, or even the frozen berry would work. So the next thing that we're gonna add is oatmeal. So I'm looking to add 2 tablespoons of oatmeal. This helps just with thickening the pudding. And again, if you don't have oatmeal, then you can use another type of grain, but just know that you want it to be something that is going to not be hard in the morning. So I would recommend a cooked grain if you don't have oats on hand. The oats, you don't have to cook ahead of time for this. If you've ever made overnight oats, then you'll know that you can put the overnight oats together by using just raw oats and mix it in with the liquid, and it works kind of in a similar way that this is going to work, where it sits in the fridge overnight. The next thing is chia seeds. So I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. And not only are chia seeds a really great source of fiber, they also hold a significant amount of water. So the chia seeds are actually what will help to thicken this pudding. So definitely don't skip this step. This is really important, because then it makes it more like a pudding consistency and not liquid, which is definitely what you want. So I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is, again, your flavors, your decision, whatever you want to add. It's really great to add in this extra spice to give it a nice, delicious flavor. So if you don't have cinnamon, you might want to try maybe cardamom or allspice or nutmeg. So mix that in. And I'm also going to recommend that you put in a little bit of a sweetness if you'd like. So you can add in some honey if you think that you would enjoy that flavor, or even maple syrup would work. Putting in about a tablespoon of honey. Again, maple syrup would also work here. And you can reduce this or increase it if you'd like. Just remember, honey is a sugar. It's considered an added sugar, so keep that in mind as you are using it to sweeten your pudding. All right, so I will mix this up, and then I'm going to cover it and put it right into the refrigerator to let it sit overnight. You can then portion it out, or even if you'd like, you could put this into separate portioned containers for on-the-go eating. So this is a really convenient way for you to enjoy a breakfast or a little snack or dessert on the go. I often will use mason jars or like a Tupperware container, just or a glass container, whatever you have on hand. So I'll cover it and put it in the fridge overnight. And in the morning, it'll be nice and thick, and you can add some more fresh fruit if you want, or some mint, or another drizzle of honey or maple syrup. And that's it. Super simple. Thank you for watching.